Alright. Oxygen not included time again. I guess it's the 4th of July too, so that's something. Yeah, just a chill stream. I'll turn the mic on this time, but I'm gonna be more focused on the game. Just because for a game like this, it does help to kind of focus a little bit. But I'll point out stuff occasionally. Again, it's a pretty chill stream. I'm just doing it because I feel like doing it, honestly. Like, a lot of the time people will look at YouTube like it needs to provide some type of revenue, but that's silly. It's a hobby. You know, it's the internet. You have a YouTube channel, do what you want with it. If you're looking to actually grow or something, that's a different story, but I don't really worry about it that much, honestly. Like, ultimately it's a hobby, and I'll never turn a hobby into a job. At least not again, you know. Let's see, let's get the decor up. I'd like to get off a mealwood now. Probably meat barbecue is the way to go. Oxygen's okay. Only problem with oxygen is the fact that it's spreading a little bit. There's a slight issue, but I can deal with it for sure. Water's not a problem. I chose one of the starting asteroids, so it's pretty easy. I think the real challenge is gonna come later on when I get into space. And we're just taking care of all of this right now. Getting ready to start exploiting this. Probably gonna set it up over here. Thinking we're gonna do... Let's see. Probably gonna do the desalinator down here. I'm actually thinking about this. Where are we gonna do it? We might do it... Not even sure. Maybe over here. We'll keep it on the same level. That might work. Only problem is I'll be stretching the metal out. I'm not a huge fan of that. But first we need to start storing that water, right? That's step number 1. Does it look like I got this open over here? There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have enough barbecue for sure. That's gonna be the next step. Trying to get rock hatches going. If I can do that quickly, that'd be nice. And then of course we have the incubators, which only run so we can lullaby the eggs. That's really the only purpose of the incubator, lullaby. Once that's done, you don't need to worry about it again. We got some flicksters here that we got through the teleporter. They need to be over there to survive, of course. So they're over there. It's gonna be pretty hot because of the chlorine. And then there's supposed to be, let's see. There is supposed to be carbon dioxide vent up here that we're also gonna exploit. I'm just getting ready for that. Yeah, we'll do that. Maybe spread it out a little more. All the way over here. And then we'll go all the way up. I think my only problem is going to be the fact that this is sand. It's okay. So I can't really do that yet. It is a carbon dioxide vent though, so that's going to be useful for the flicksters. I might even make like a little flickster ranch somewhere. And maybe I'll do like a sweepy or something. Yeah, we're fine on oxygen for sure. I think temperature is going to become an issue soon. Yeah, because it's going to be pretty cold, yeah. That's the only problem right now with the temperatures dropping. Cold temperatures aren't a bad thing in this game, though. Generally, you have to worry about it being too hot. The cold is definitely not a problem. Getting all of that set up. They're getting that set up. Very good. And we're going to go ahead and connect this battery. That's great. That'll be good enough. And we're probably going to do the processing over here, keep it away from the base. I'll do a fire pole because we'll be going back and forth over here. It just makes sense. And then once we can start, ooh, nice, glossy Drecklet egg. Once we start, what's the word? Exploiting that, we'll be able to do. We'll be able to do an electrolyzer, a SPOM setup, basically. Let's. Ooh, these are still here. This is still here. I'm so afraid of that slime lung, though. I'm gonna need to deal with it at some point, for sure. There's a lot of polluted oxygen over here as well. It is scary stuff at the moment. Absolutely. We'll come back to it. Yeah, it's gonna be the temperature and the chlorine down here. We do have glossy Drecklets coming up. Once that happens, plastic's gonna be really easy to... what's the word? To obtain. I actually feel like it's better than petroleum, honestly. Like glossy Dreckles are so easy to farm. It's just a joke, honestly. We got some polluted oxygen up there. Gonna try to keep that deodorized for sure. Maybe toss it here. A lot of wires going back and forth. Not a huge fan of that. I'll do that. These guys have work to do. Don't need to worry about them. Need to worry about these guys more. Alright, so we're okay over here. We're not running out of coal anytime soon. We do need to worry about metal, of course. Chlorine's kind of an issue right now. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put up a manual airlock here before we go any further. No, don't use aluminum. Don't waste your time. Use iron, just because that saves you a trip. Right. There's a mod that allows you to use the nearest material. I'm actually gonna go check the workshop. It's a nice little quality of life mod. Yeah, closest material. I don't know if that's up to date though. Nah, it's a little different. Okay, there we go. Body temperature is too hot, yeah. Alright, not a big deal. Now it's gonna tell me I'm not producing enough oxygen. I am. Like, I definitely am. The problem is it keeps kind of leaving via this area right here. Honestly, the chlorine gas there is fine. The carbon dioxide is fine. I'm also shunting a lot of it over here, which is fine. Let's see what we got. We got the grub. Grubs are great for attending crops. That's better than fertilizer, because you don't have to do much other than give them what? Sulfur? If you have sources of renewable sulfur, it's like a no-brainer like that. Yeah, but they're getting this sorted out. I think they can go through here now. Yeah, they can. That's just a little far away. Like, I'm trying to keep this closed off so we have the exit here and we have the exit there. But other than that, there's not going to be an entry or exit point otherwise. Then I'll just slowly build that base up and make it better. Let's see what else we're going to do here. I feel like we can probably close this off now. We don't have any more pips over here. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Because a lot of the gas is just kind of stretching into these areas and it's not very useful. We haven't gotten over here yet, have we? No. Not yet. I'd have to go down here. That's what I did last time. And then we're gonna access this area. It has some nice materials. That's still running, that's fine, we're not ready yet. I need to give somebody a sweater. Because frostbite's a thing in this version of the game. At least in my modded version of the game, it's a thing. Now let's see, where am I gonna put those that other Dreco farm? I could put it down here, maybe. Yeah, it's actually perfect. Okay, let's put it there. Let's delete all of that. Thing is, we don't need this anymore. We just have the pump. And then if we need to draw water, we do it over there. Yeah, that's fine. How are we doing? Okay, so taking care of it. There we go. Now we're going to start pumping that out and prepping it. Once it's in the reservoir, we don't need to worry about it again. Which is a nice thing about the reservoir. Just a one and done situation. Yeah, that will do for now. Okay, that's see right, we're doing that, so it's fine. Only problem with this is that we're gonna need to heat it up. And I don't like using the liquid tepidizer at all. Like it what's the word? It produces way too much heat in a game where you don't want to produce a lot of heat. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, I treat it like the microbe musher, essentially. Like, if you absolutely must use it, then you use it, but otherwise, try to avoid it. There are better ways to handle it. Temperature is going to be low because of the water in the pipe coming from here. That's almost empty as well. We have another oxyfern. We can start putting them there. Which is why I set this pipe up earlier. That's exactly why, so I can just do that. Simple. More oxyferns means more oxygen. And I do have water. I'm not worried about water. All of my water is over here. I actually have a decent amount of water right now. Then I have that, and then I'm gonna have this in a minute. I'm not worried about water at all. How are you guys doing? Algae is still stretching because we're keeping the base nice and compact. I'm wondering if this is gonna be the spawn. I don't think this is a good area for it. Like, when you think about distribution, this is perfect, but other than that, I don't know. It might be a good area. Not sure yet. But I'm gonna need a way to cool the gas coming out. Just gonna need to figure that out. Right, how you guys doing? Alright. That's fine. Now we're just gonna do, let's see. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's actually perfect. That's fine. Go ahead and delete that. And this is all metal, which is the nice thing about it as well. That's actually copper ore, just reclaiming that. There's a natural gas vent somewhere. I can find it. Big if, though. That's fine. They're not really moving very far, so I don't care about this, about the eye irritation. Doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, but we're probably gonna move the barbecue, I imagine. Seems like the obvious choice. Critter condo. Not yet. Creature comforts. I'm gonna drop it in there eventually. No, not the time, but soon. For sure. Got that sucrose for grub fruit preserve, yeah. What I like about these food stuffs is the fact that they're actually preserved. So like pickled mealwood and stuff, their spoil time is so incredibly high. Like if you don't want to go through the trouble of making berry sludge, this is actually pretty good space food. Because it lasts 32 cycles before you start thinking about refrigeration. Which is pretty solid. And it's good quality food too. That's actually not bad. Pickled meal might be decent space food. I don't think anybody really talks about it. Like it's grizzly, but it's also on 32 cycles. You can just store it and you don't have to worry about it. And it will keep a duplicate alive, you know? You cook it in the kitchen, you get plus what, 20%? Plus 10% more food. That's like almost 19,000. It's a little bit extra, but it's free food. Free calories. It's not like space food is great anyway. It's just to keep you alive. Like in the real world, when you think about space and military, it's not gourmet stuff. Maybe space food's a little better because, you know, you're in space. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, it's the drywall. You can go ahead and delete that. Not the wire, it's drywall. That's alright, we'll get rid of that, and then we're gonna do glossy Draclet eggs. We're gonna do that next. And I'll probably feed them on bristle blossoms, I imagine. Trying to remember what they actually need to eat. Oh, they can eat mealwood? Wow. Easiest source of plastic in the game. If they can eat mealwood, that's crazy. Easiest source of plastic in the game for sure. That's actually madness. Didn't even realize that. Yeah, but we'll do it here just to kind of keep it in the same place, you know. Yeah, we'll do that. How are you guys doing? Yeah, they're doing fine. Just need to worry about this one here. Of course, this is going to be full of critters, of course. This is where I stockpile them, essentially. And then we're doing sage hatches because this asteroid's made of dirt. That makes sense. Now we're doing alright here. Still waiting for that sweater. Have they gotten through here yet? Not yet. Interesting. It might not be a priority then. Just gotta wait. Yeah, it's probably not a priority, I imagine. Ah, don't like that. Might have to get rid of that too. That might be why. No, not the trees. These guys. These guys are the worst. They always do that. Someone's trapped. I know who's trapped. Actually did that myself. Yeah, I figured. You can get out. No worries. Easy enough. He'll get out. Don't need to worry about it. Oh, he's slow. He's very slow. Hang on. Not enough materials. What? Alright, well, let's get rid of that. He might not make it out if I'm not careful. Come on. I don't need to worry about that now. You can make it. He's starting to suffocate now. He's fine. Okay. He's gone. No worries. No worries. No, stop. Wrangle this guy. They can be annoying sometimes, for sure. Ugh. Yeah, someone wrangle him, please. I'm also gonna toss them in here. There we go. $110. Okay, that's fine. The heat look, it's not terrible. It will heat up eventually, but it's not going to be for a while yet. Also going to do this. I think the key thing about glossy Drekos is to have like one pen for breeding them, and then you put all of the extra eggs in a hydrogen chamber. And then that's where you get all your plastic. So it's like you have a breeder pen and then the rest of it's just plastic. So for example, if I do that, do the same design. Yep. That's going to be 36 towels, which is going to allow me to put in 3. Not going to have enough space for a critter condo, but 3 is enough for a small base. Because it's not really the pen that's the, it's not really the pen that's the source. What's the word? Oh no, what have I done? Yeah, but the pen isn't the source of plastic production, it's the eggs. And you can get a lot of eggs from 3. Also, that's a lot of water wasted for sure. That's alright, that's not a big deal. Grubfruit seed. Ooh, perfect. Over here, that's perfect. I just need 1 grubfruit seed to get it started, that's perfect. I'm actually gonna do it over here now. That's gonna be the farm. Again, polluted oxygen's a big deal. Because of the slime lung. It can spread slime lung really fast. Gonna need to worry about that. Yeah, but let's get the glossy Drekos going first. We'll do that first. Oh, you're trapped again. You're being an idiot. What I need to do is I need to get this water out of here. Which I could pretty easily do, honestly. I might actually take care of that now. Yeah, let's get it out of here. Let's get the excess out of here. Meteor showers. It's snow. I mean, snow is not bad. It's free. Got more Octoferns, which is very nice. Got more, even more down there. Yes, they're gonna take care of it. There's also some aluminum down here, which is pretty neat. Yeah, they got work to do. That's full. What I tend to do is I tend to make more than one reservoir. Even though they cost 400 metal ore a pop, they allow me to prep for the future. So now that I have these ready to go, I can actually start processing immediately. But I tend to do it like that. Algae's starting to run low. That's a short-term thing. I'm not worried about it. I mean, we only have 3 dupes over here as well. I do have more algae. It's not really the end of the world either. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and copy that. Yeah, they're running out of oxygen now. Okay, they made it up there. Alright, so let's approach this from trying to figure out how to do this. Also, we don't have anybody with super duper hard digging either. We have like one person. Trying to remember who has it. Oh, why are you sleeping there? No, don't do that. It's a bad choice. He has it, by the way. He's the guy who has it. Yeah, don't sleep there. Yeah, but now we're getting rid of the excess water so we can actually delete that. And then we'll just shunt it over there later. It's like once you get it into a pipe, you're good. Incubating. That's not very useful. I'm waiting for someone to come lullaby it. I should probably make that an 8 then. Or at least a 7. 8's kind of high. The idea that they'll come and lullaby it during this this window. So maybe we'll make it 120 and we'll keep it off for 360. Just to give him an opportunity. There he goes. Yep, there he goes. Okay. Rivaldo. Advanced, we're gonna need that for the Biobot. There he goes. He's gonna make it in time. Because this is really the only reason why the incubators matter, is that he can lullaby the egg. And then it gets a big boost to incubation. And then they can just turn off afterwards. Nah, and then whatever, yep. It lasts for 1 cycle. I think 1 cycle is like, what, 6 minutes or something? Something like that. We'll see. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Let's disable these buildings so nobody sleeps here. Okay. We got the Sweetles over there. Yeah, we're gonna set up a grub fruit farm over here. Once I can get that going, I'm pretty much set. It's usually 40. Yeah, 40 is good. And then I can turn that into 36. How big is this room, though? That is 60, so I have 5 in there. I only have... Well, I'm wasting some of the space. How are we doing? We're down there? Nice. Okay, very good. A lot of oxygen down there, too. Let me just go ahead and turn this into a park, because it's a very easy park location. Incredibly simple park. Boom. Just don't dig up the wild plant, then you're fine. Generally, arbor trees are the easiest candidate for a park. And then I have some specialized trees. Once the DLC drops, a lot of these mods are going to break. So I might have to get rid of a few of them. We'll see. I've kind of dropped it down to a list of curated mods now, where most of them just work, or they get updated fairly often. Like if I take a look at the number of mods I have like what, 40 or something? Like 50 mods now. But I've been playing this game for how long? Like since 2018. Yeah, some of these mods can go. Some of the other ones get updated fairly often, so I'm not really worried about it. Yeah. Yeah, because like some of these mods are from 2022. Let's see, was it date created? Just taking a look on the back end. Yeah, the oldest mod I have is the bigger camera zoom out, and then what? Plan buildings without materials. So they're not too bad. I might have to cut this one short. Again, I enjoy streaming it. I'm not really worried about the numbers. Because if you know anything about streaming, you know watching the numbers is the worst thing you can do. I'm not worried about that. It's more so I need to get up and do other things. That's the one reality of streaming. Unless you're a kid, or you have it on like autoplay, you can't stream forever. And we're gonna do that. Very good. We're also gonna do that. So it's worked out nicely. This is why I set it up this way. It's gonna use some more water though, the only problem, but I can live with that. How are we doing over here? It is the 4th of July, so kids are outside being kids, as you'd expect. Can't fault them for that. I used to be a kid too. I did crazy stuff too. How are you guys doing? You okay? How are you doing over here? Still getting set up over here. High stress, probably because of the... We're gonna do what, 3 critters? Yeah, probably because of the decor, really. That's why we're setting up the decor around here. We're gonna make that, let's see, Weedle. Yeah, we're gonna make that sulfur. And I'm gonna go ahead and destroy this floor just to clean it up a little bit. Easiest way to clean up a place is to just destroy the flooring and let the debris drop. Ooh, that is so scary. Slime lung though. I'm still afraid of slime lung. I'll always be afraid of slime lung for sure. I need to do 40. I need to do 2 more. Yeah, before I do that, I need to clean up this area though. Yeah, like I need to get rid of all of that. Just a small battery. Like slime lung can absolutely kill you. You have to be careful. What's your problem? Well, I'm about to send you over there anyway. And maybe you'll have a chance to chill. How we doing over here? We're fine. It looks like we're okay. About to run out of space here. Also gonna check for oxyfern seeds. That's the last one. Once I grab that, I'm gonna close this place off. And then again, it's the nature reserve, so boom. Just need to be careful with this because it's so cold. Especially over here, it's so hot over here. I need to be very careful. And then they need a certain temperature to survive. They need, well, minus 30. That's fine. Everybody in here should be okay. Crowded and cramped, huh? Egg. There's an egg in there, yeah. That's pretty annoying. Alright, the farming. Oh, here we go. Nice. Go ahead and put the Drecklet in there. I'm gonna need a hydrogen chamber soon. I do have hydrogen up here, so maybe I'll just funnel it down. And I'm gonna need that so I can put the Dreckos and stuff in there. I don't even need exosuits though, which is a nice thing. Where are you? Yeah, I literally just need oxygen mask. Although the problem with oxygen masks is that they do produce carbon dioxide still. So they'll probably mess up the chamber. Like having them here is not too bad because I have the Flicksters down there anyway. But other than that, yeah, it could be an issue. Now let's see. Flicksters are down there, that's fine. They'll actually collect whatever carbon dioxide drops, so I don't really care. Yeah, you really shouldn't be grooming in here. Kind of a waste. Yeah, they're always gonna be glum though. I'm actually gonna disable that. Yeah, that's a waste. This is also empty now, so we're gonna get rid of that. Now we can start cleaning up the piping, which is great. Always clean up the piping early, so it doesn't become a mess later. Also have the pipes here for when I finally decide to pipe oxygen over there from the outside. Don't need to do it yet, but it's gonna happen eventually. There we go. We have Ari over there. What else we got going on? So we're just doing that, cool. Delete, 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 delete. Easiest way to clean up a floor. Go ahead and do that. Here we go. And then we're gonna do mealwood. Only problem with Dreckos is I don't think their scales grow in normal atmosphere. That's the only issue. So really, you're relying on breeding Dreckos to really get that benefit. Is it really full? Are you kidding? Okay, let's do one more because I really want to clear up that spot if I can. And then I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to snip it. We don't need to snip it. Yeah, we're not going to leave it like that. Ooh, she's getting its back massage. That looks good right now. Woke up with a sore back. I'm like, eh. Could use a massage too. Inoperable? Why? Tell me why. Why is it not operable? Well, dirt, irrigation, right. The realities of getting older. It could be worse. I still have a back to complain about, you know? Some guys get older and can no longer, you know, walk without help and whatnot, so kind of a count your blessing sort of deal at the end of the day. Yeah, but I'm almost ready here. But I'm gonna need a hydrogen chamber somewhere. I need to figure out where I'm gonna do that for sure. How are we doing over here? Don't get trapped. Okay, she might be fine. She's fine, okay. Okay. 2 tall high, good. She's alright. Colony achievement, which is... Oh, okay. Nice, some reservations. But that's pretty easy to get. I don't really care about the, don't really care about the, what's the word? The colony achievement. I do like this game because even though it's a sandbox, you do have things you can work towards. Like you can work towards, getting all of the colony achievements. I just do whatever I want, honestly. It's a sandbox game. That's the entire point. Let me just get the water out of there. Yeah, I do need to deal with that polluted oxygen, though, quickly. Well, food's starting to drop a little bit. That's okay. I mean, you're fine. I don't really think he needs anything else right now. We're getting to that point where I no longer need skills. Oh, sage egg. Nope, we don't want that here. Let me put an egg cracker over here. In fact, I have a better idea. Okay, now I'm gonna do a, what do you call it? Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of that polluted oxygen. It's a little pocket of it. Slickster's still looking for food. They'll be okay. Oh, did you get through? Not yet. Athletics drop a little bit, but it's not a huge deal. Yeah, it's not a huge deal at all. Eye irritation. I can't believe once upon a time eye irritation wasn't a thing. You could just walk through chlorine like it wasn't there. That's insane to me. Unreachable. Really? Oh, that's so. Well, I mean, it's letting oxygen out, so it's not a huge deal. There's also another oxyfern up there, so maybe I'll dig that up too. And then that's the last one. Also, I'm running out of aluminum, so I'm gonna have to go down here and get it. Go get it in a minute. Also running out of carbon dioxide, because I have so many oxyferns down there now. Microphone's a little far away, so it might echo a little bit, but it's a nice microphone. It serves its purpose. But the whole goal is to keep it out of my face. Oh, nice. Here we go. Yes, I'm gonna need to put them somewhere else. I think they're right here. Here we go. All the water is about to go, which is great. Exactly what I want. Go ahead and disable that harvest. I can't believe it's almost 6 o'clock. Time, where have you gone? Well, tomorrow is Friday. I really should have taken the Friday off. I don't know why I didn't. Like, my supervisor's kind of an asshole about it, like a passive-aggressive asshole about it. Not that I care, but, you know. Also, we have, like, something going on Friday, which is a real reason. Nice thing about my job as a supervisor, his opinion doesn't really matter. You can just kind of roll your eyes and go about your business. Let's see what else we got going on. It's like one of those guys who kind of suck at delegating, so they can't really let anything go. You gotta have your fingers in every single pie, essentially. Even if they're just making a mess in the kitchen, if you know what I mean. That's work, you know? If it was enjoyable, they wouldn't pay you to do it, basically. That's just reality right there. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. I feel like I should go from the top. Honestly, if I should really be doing this. Really should have done that. I didn't have this design in mind, though, it's a problem. We're gonna do that. And then it will self-correct. And then I'll be able to get rid of it. To kind of clean it up a little bit. Yeah, but that's all the water. Well, that's most of the water. There's still water there. This only holds, what, 5,000 kilograms? But we've got it out of the environment now, at least. Which means we're not wasting energy to pump it anymore. Got the Drecklet. We're trying to get over here. Let me make this a much bigger deal than it really is right now. Just so I can send him back over there. He's on the table, getting pressed apparently. Massaged, I guess. Yeah, they're crowded. They're satisfied though, that's fine. And this asteroid is literally dirt, so I'm not really worried about running out of dirt anytime soon. No, we'll do algae. When you have a choice between food and a resource like that, you take the resource. Especially if it's a resource you're constantly using. This makes sense. I should turn that into algae just to get rid of the slime lung. But then if I do that, the algae distiller becomes the source of slime lung. That might be worth it. Like, it gives you polluted water and algae. So it's an even trade. It's not like you're deleting anything and not gaining anything in return. You get 600 grams worth of resources for 120 power. And they even tell you, disease causing slime into algae. That's the main reason I do it, is the slime lung. I don't know if it's in the glossary here. Yeah, that's basic slime lung. We don't care about that. The slime lung I have will actually kill you in 10 cycles, so yeah. If I can get rid of it just outright, that might be worthwhile. Also, I only have 2 duplicates over here, which is why I work so slow. I think you need at least 3 to get any sort of meaningful work done. But he needed to come over here to do that. Get that out of the way. That's a job only he can do. Just do the entire thing, my guy. Get that out of the way. And that's gonna be carbon dioxide. And that's a geyser. That's a lot of carbon dioxide, too. That's solid. Generally, geysers output more material than, vents. And that's outputting solid carbon dioxide, which has a melting point of like minus 50 degrees Celsius or something. That's actually huge. Where you going? Oh, he's on break. Well, not gonna be a tyrant. Go take your break, dude. I could play it like that, but I generally leave them to their own devices. I'm also going to need another source of power over here, which is slightly annoying. I guess the good thing about it is I have little areas where I can generate power. The bad thing about it is I have power generation areas all over the map, but I'm not really ready for a centralized power station yet. I need something other than coal before I do that, and then I just kind of send it all over the place. But right now I can just do individualized or localized stations and areas, sure. Okay, we're good, we'll do that. Have we gotten this out? No, not yet. Haven't done that yet. I need to send him back home. Yeah, once he gets this sorted out, he can go home. Oh, she can do that now? Okay, well. Alright, go home, dude. Go home. Send Ari back. Whence he came. From whence he came. Grammar, right? Here we go. Let's get another oxyfern in there. There's one over here if I can get to it. Then I'm almost ready to start exploiting this. I think the plan's gonna be to just cover this up and then put like a pump in there, which is what I normally do. And then I'll just send it upwards. I'm also gonna need a zombie spore. I'm also gonna need a filter. Ooh, what is zombie spores doing this? That might actually be way worse now that I think about it. That might actually make you useless until you cure it. We'll see. But we're good. Go ahead and analyze that. A 6 is fine. I'm probably gonna go for another 10 minutes and I got to run. I should really have some type of filtration over here. Basic filter just so I'm not constantly preparing that. You just go ahead and lock that off, close that. Can't believe there's still water here, that's crazy. We got about 15,000 kilograms of water over there. Yeah, we don't have another feed. I guess the nice thing about having all these oxyferns is that it's producing oxygen quickly. That's not the end of the world. High stress, yeah, Ari. I might have to do something about that. Now that will be resolved as soon as Ari goes to bed though, because he's gonna go through there. But he's constantly working over here. If I look at his morale, it's not great right now, right? Once he goes through the nature reserve, it's gonna go back up. I can even send him there now. Like, go. Get +6. And then he'll be perfectly fine. We'll also go ahead and get rid of that. Look, suddenly he has enough, right? How long does it last, though? Is a question. Because his biggest problem is the fact that he's constantly out of the base in those areas. It lasts for quite a while. He's also constantly wet, which is understandable. We'll see. He'll be okay, I'm sure. I might actually forego turning this into like a spawn room and just turn it into a well, what it is right now, right? I'm gonna need, let's see. I'm gonna need a place where he can actually go for downtime though. Not sure where to put that yet. Alright. Good, we're just cleaning that up, because that's pretty important. Get rid of the polluted oxygen first. And then once I've done that, I'll actually set up. Alright, we're still trying to get down there. Maybe I need to do that again. Let's see what else we got going on. Yeah, we're fine. His morale is going to become a problem really soon. You can also see morale over here is not great. Because of where they are, honestly. Like all the stuff they're going through. It doesn't take long to bring it down though, but that is dupe downtime. It's not great. 66, huh? Thinking about it. Do I have... I don't. Is that an industrial machine? It is. Well, answering all the questions before I can even ask them, huh? I see. Let's do this. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, that's gonna drop. But that also produces clay, which is useful. You know, haven't really been doing anything with it, but you can make ceramics with it, I think. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm gonna set up a massage table in a minute. Like, he'll be okay though. You see, look at his morale. +6 from the reserve is ridiculous. And it lasts for a long time too. So I'm not as worried about it. You see it starting to go down. Plus he got something from dupes. He got some help from one of his friends, which is nice. The stopping wet debuff does kind of suck because he's constantly going through those puddles because it's a liquid lock. Yeah, but he'll be okay. He's about to go to sleep or use the bathroom or something. It's like once he goes to sleep, it's gonna drop really fast. So he'll be fine. What I need is a cook, honestly. Once I get another food source going, I can probably invest in a cook. Bring on another dupe and have them cook, because the oxygen's fine. I'm about to set up a spam once I get this going. Once I gain access over here, so it's not a huge deal. We also have hydrogen, so maybe I'll put the hydrogen chamber over there. Might be a good idea. We got grub fruit, we got grub preserve over here, the grub fruit, which is nice. We got exactly 5 critters, which is good. They can also be meat, which is useful. You are confined. We'll go ahead and grab you. Yeah, so we have meat. We have meat coming online for sure. Just waiting to get the sweater going though. Now these use so much power though. That's my only issue with these incubators. They use so much power. So 120 seconds is a long time. Yeah, but he's actually gonna go lullaby them now, which is the nice thing. So maybe I'll just keep it off, because the point of that is to give him time to get over there. Otherwise I'd make it shorter. Yeah, so maybe it could even be, what, 90 seconds? Yeah, but 120 should be enough. That's what, 2 minutes? And then it's off for 10. Yeah, and now it's actually getting boosted. And then I'll just dump them in here, and they can be wild Dracos or something. Alright, what else we got going on? Need to get over here again. Yeah, it's about time to call it for today. And then tomorrow is what, Friday? Tomorrow we got the Football Tactics and Glory video coming out. That's always something to look forward to. What else? I think that's basically it. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that sorted out. Some airflow towels down here as well. Yeah, if I had a source of radiation, I could get rid of these. Like, these guys would be perfect, but they're all the way over there, so sucks. He'll be fine. He's okay. Crowded. You need to get out of here, dude. Leave. Well, he'll leave soon. And we got oxygen sorted out. As you can see, we have even less carbon dioxide because it's all getting handled. I think the only thing I'd want to do is this, is make this make that a mechanical airlock door. I'm gonna have a ton of coal by the end because I'm not using a whole lot. Yeah, make that mechanized. Grub fruit preserve. Yeah, we're okay. I don't need to worry about it. There's a lot of back and forth though, that's the only problem. But we will definitely be okay. 2 of 3, I can do one more. Here we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and analyze that. How are we doing? 6, we still have too many. I gotta drop the sage hatches somewhere. They need to get dropped in an area where they're out of the way now. The extra sage hatches. They need to just get dropped somewhere. I think I'm gonna do it over here. I'm gonna close that door. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that's okay. It's gonna be cramped. Trying to get some glossy Drecklets going. Yeah, they're so easy to tame, it's insane. Probably the easiest critter to tame, even more so than hatches, because hatches... You have different types of hatches that have different requirements. Dreckles just need mealwood and hydrogen, and that's it. And you get reed fiber and plastic, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty silly, honestly. Yeah, but I gotta save and run though. It is past 6, which is crazy, but time flies. You just know how it is. It's almost fireworks time as well. Unless it rains. It might rain. Yeah, I don't think the park personnel are gonna care. We'll see if it rains.